He'll be checked this morning. He's probably 50-50, as I would say at the moment. But again, we'll give him every chance and make a decision after training on how we go from there.
Just on the long-termer, Joe Wildsmith, how's he in his rehab?
He's progressing really, really well, actually. I think he's really pleased with the way he's going. Obviously, he was given a date around about Christmas time. I think he's sort of slightly ahead of schedule, shall we say. But again, we won't be pushing him. We won't be pushing him with a note like that. We've got to be very, very careful with him, especially at his age as well. So he's happy, he's smiling, and he seems to be quite comfortable in his rehab at the moment.
Did everybody else come through the match the other day unscathed?
Yeah, I think there was a few tired legs at the end of it. One or two lads have done a lot of mileage over the last sort of 3 or 4 games since the beginning of the season. So again, it was just a case of trying to get everybody freshened up and make decisions on what we can put out the most freshest team and the team that we feel can get the result at Preston.
Yeah, with that in mind then, and given the fact you've got options, is it a consideration to rotate a few?
Well, I mean, starting 11 wise, the only changes I've really made was one with tactically for Dom for Mo in the Millwall game. Other than that, there's only really been changes where there's been a necessity. The goalkeeper had to be changed. Paz was injured, had to be changed. Palmer was injured, had to be changed. So we're trying to get a bit of consistency. Don't get me wrong, the odd 1 or 2 change here and there will be fine, but we're trying to get a consistency of team. And to be honest with the lads that have been playing and getting results probably deserve to keep the jersey. But there's 1 or 2 that have been in and out that have also played a positive part, so we'll see.
This is quite the quandary, isn't it? I mean, Wednesday managers of the past haven't necessarily always had quite a few options at their disposal because of injuries, but right now the squad's healthy.
Yeah, and I think if you're getting really disappointing performances stroke results, it makes your decision making a lot easier to leave people out. But as I say, it's the lads that have been playing are making it relatively easy as well, because they've been playing and getting results, playing well and getting results. So again, majority of them deserve to keep their shirt. So we're okay, we're in a good place.
So Preston then as a challenge this weekend, what's your assessment of them?
Probably one of the hardest away games we can get. I think our record doesn't stand up too well against Preston away from home, but I think, as with anything, the more negative results we've had in the past at a certain opposition, then probably the closer you are to getting that win, elusive win. So we watched the game the other night. I thought they were excellent against, I'm sure Nathan will be disappointed with his team's performance, but they played really well against Stoke. They've got good players. I think they're a group of players that have been together for a while, that know each other inside out, and really play for the manager. So we know it's going to be a tough place to go. But we know we've got players also that play into their strengths and abilities that can cause Preston problems, and that's the aim we've got to do.
Why do you think that is, that Preston are just somebody that at times have had a bit of a hoodoo over Sheffield Wednesday? Good point there at the back end of last season, but as you mentioned, historically they've kind of had Wednesday's number from time to time.
I don't know, sometimes you get that, but I don't like talking about hoodoos. I'm just saying, like, results have not been particularly positive over the last few years, even I remember as a player, but it's a great place to go and play football. What we will have is a fantastic following. They always give us a good amount of tickets, so we'll have 5,500 fans there. So we'll have a great backing, and hopefully we can put on a positive show for the supporters that come through. I believe we will. I think we've got the players to do it, but I also know that it's going to be a tough 90 minutes.